Hello guys, and welcome back. Today I just wanted to look at a comparison between WitchFire and DeadLink in a little bit more depth. I touched on it in the last video, just the games you should try if you're getting burned out on WitchFire, just waiting for the update, but I think this game deserves a little bit closer of a look, and honestly I've been having a great time with it. Now, before we get into all that, I did want to stop and say a huge thank you to everybody for all the subscribers. We hit 200 this week, and it's been phenomenal. It took me 4 years to get up to 100, and then 2.5 months to get up to, under 100. So I just really appreciate it, and hopefully we can continue on with this. Now, back to what I was talking about, and that is the comparison between WitchFire and DeadLink, because there is a lot of things in common. Now, both of them are indie. They're made by small studios. WitchFire is along more of a slower paced boomer shooter slash Souls-like, whereas DeadLink is very much just a boomer shooter where you just go as long as you can. It doesn't matter if you die, you don't drop your stuff. So it's not a Souls-like whatsoever. But they do have a lot of shit in common. They got wacky guns, they got interesting spells slash abilities, because in DeadLink it's more of an ability, it's not really a spell. And then you got the Arcana system in Witchfire as opposed to the like shell upgrade type shit in DeadLink, where there's actually a lot more shit you can upgrade in DeadLink. It has a lot more variety. You can upgrade your character, just like your skills. You can upgrade like your passives, like how much damage you do, how much crit, spell damage. You can upgrade your gun, your main weapon, with several different upgrades, whether it be adding elemental damage, reload speed, fire rate, changing the way your gun fundamentally works. Like, say you're using the hunter shell, you can make it to where your bolt or your gun fires slower, but it does a way more crit damage, or turning a fully automatic gun into a 3-round burst, and so on and so forth. You can you get these things called, what are they, encoders, or oh shit, I can't remember what they're called. Implants, sorry, and they give you both active and passive passives. So there's true passives, and then there's passives that you activate through using a certain skill or action, whether it be breaking sea balls or using your primary ability or your, I guess, ultimate ability. So there's just a lot more shit you can do as far as like upgrading your character in game. Now, there's also a lot more shit you can do directly to your character out of the game. So whenever you're in the main menu, you get all these passives. You can get more upgrades that you can unlock while in game. You can get, sorry, this is gonna be kind of a rambly video, I didn't script this. But you unlock a whole board of shit that you can unlock different passives and actives and abilities and shit like that in DeadLink. Now, graphically, I gotta say, WitchFire definitely beats the shit out of DeadLink. I will say that. DeadLink, it does have a cool art style, but it is very indie. It's very indie. It's not like, if a AAA company made DeadLink, I would be pissed off about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't look that great. There's not a whole lot of character or enemy diversity. Like, there's a bunch of different enemies in the game, but they look pretty close to the same. So, the boss fights in WitchFire are sometimes better. The boss fights in DeadLink very much feel a lot like the Shield Bearer, where it's, they got one gimmick Actually, there's one boss that is actually dope as shit and has a bunch of mechanics, but uh, pretty much overall, the rest of them, they have like one trick and you just beat the shit out of them, just like the shield bearer. There is that third boss in DeadLink. It's like this robot AI thing. That one's a fun fight. It has a bunch of different stages, and you have to bring down like four health bars. It's a cool fight. Now, aside from all of that, they do feel really similar. I mean, you got the dash mechanics, you got it gets hard as shit. Both of these games are hard as shit. And I did want to preface this by saying I died in the WitchFire footage there, which doesn't happen to me all that often anymore. I don't die very often. I mean, you just get yourself so powerful that the enemies can't really fuck with you. And I'm sure you guys see I'm not that good at the game either. Like, I miss shots all the time. I'm not very good about dodging shit, or, you know, the movement is not my strong suit. But I still manage to survive 90% of my raids nowadays. In DeadLink, I wanted to mention that this footage you're seeing is on medium, or whatever it's called, deep dive. In Neuromancy, I can't get through the first, whatever it's called, area, or what, biome? Because there's 4. You got the first area, which is Lake Tokyo, then you got some kind of robotics, like military foundation, and then you got the robotics place, and then you have, like, the, I don't know, fucking business tower, whatever. I can't get past Tokyo on Neuromancy, which is the hardest difficulty. This shit is very difficult. So I have to say, as far as difficulty goes, fucking DeadLink's got WitchFire beat, as far as all of that shit. There's just... And it's not necessarily... Like, the difficulty from WitchFire can be overcome in many different ways. Whether it be just leveling your character to a stupid height to where you're just overpowered against the enemies that are around, or it's playing in a different way. You can be fast-paced, up close and personal, you can be long-ranged, you can sneak around and shit. Like, you can play that game multiple different ways. DeadLink, however, is very much, you move. Just move as fast as you can and have good aim. That's your options for getting past the levels. So I will say it's a lot less about your mental capacity and how you can think your way out of a problem. It's very much a get good at the mechanics or die type of game. But all in all, I'd say, and of course I left out the elephant in the room, DeadLink is arena based, whereas WitchFire is a lot more open worldy. I wouldn't even say that really. It's just a big ass level, so I wouldn't say it's open world at all. Hopefully they go that direction, dude. And I was thinking about throwing it in this video. I may throw it in the next one, but they took a room from us in the castle map, I noticed. Why'd they do that? And then 2, I seriously hope that in Scarlet Coast, that bridge that's broken, but on the map it's not broken, I'm hoping eventually that is like gonna be connected to, you know, the castle, which would make sense, because the castle's made out of fucking stones, and Scarlet Coast happens to be on a stone quarry. So it would make sense that those carts over there at the stone quarry would go across that bridge straight to the fucking castle, right? So I'm hoping eventually it's just a big ass open world. That would be dope as hell. But, you know, it's early access and I'm smoking on a pipe dream. So I'm sorry if this was a rambly video. I just thought it'd be cool to have a chat with you guys instead of sitting here writing a script and trying to follow it and stuttering my ass off the whole time. So if you enjoyed, please continue to like and subscribe. It's been really nice lately. I've tried this new format of making videos where I do it every 5 or 6 days. Mostly because if I do it more than that, then I burn out really fast on what I'm playing and I can't stick to it. and then I don't have the motivation to do anything. So yeah, I've done this 4 to 5 day thing, or 5 to 6 days. I'll put up a video, and it's been working a lot better. And hopefully you notice, because beforehand, dude, you could still tell that I was burned out, even if I put up a video, because I was just fucking didn't sound happy. But yeah. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.